Hello YouTube, Mark King here, and here's a story from Breitbart. It's by Penny Star, and it's titled, Virus Poll 9 in 10 Children Experiencing Enjoyment, Happiness at Home with Family. So again, it's just a poll, but it has a significant amount of people, about 1,000, who are parents with children under the age of 18. So children may be benefiting from stay-at-home orders many states have in place during the outbreak in the United States. According to a Gallup poll, a large majority of children report enjoyment and happiness while spending their days with their families. Well, okay, so obviously it's like, you know, most kids probably don't like being in school, right? But the one thing that's really missing is a good home life. When you have both parents working 9 to 5, sometimes even longer than that, because technically it's 9 to 5, but then it takes you some time to get home, and it's a real disaster at home, right? And this is one of the reasons people need to reject feminism. The happiest people are actually people with conservative values, traditionalism. Okay, these are the happiest people. They understand things. They understand why it's important to have a wife, and having a child at home, having the wife or the female take care of the child. It's how it's always done, and this statistically is it produces the happiest and most well nourished household. Like and some of my happiest times was with my mom. She worked nights. She had a really great job, and she would actually spend the daytime cooking. So she'll probably go to sleep at like 4 and wake up back at like 6, or maybe go to sleep at 3, wake up back at 6, and then get ready for work. And that's her pattern. She'll wake up, make stuff for the kids, and she wanted to do it. A lot of these childless weirdos don't understand the feeling of having a kid, and like, you want to take every kid, you want to make food, create food. You want to feed your children and your husband or boyfriend. A lot of these people who think it's somehow sometimes sexist thing. It's absolutely not. These weirdos are just taking commands from other weirdos, who are taking commands from probably some from terrible people who are higher ups. Like the Chinese communists, and a lot of things go back to communism. And it's very dangerous. Even countries who don't practice communism will push communism in other countries to destabilize them. It's something people need to be aware of. But anyway, so Gallup reported on a survey that 1,039 U.S. adults. Okay, I read that. Okay, so close to 9 in 10 parents of children under the age of 18 say their children experience enjoyment, 89% happiness, 88% during a lot of the day prior to the day they were interviewed. However, many children receiving distance learning of being homeschooled for part of the day rather than attending school. 65% of parents reported children are experiencing boredom. You know, um, okay, so like when I used to come home, it's like you'd have things to watch, and then it's just, I understand, yeah, you know. I mean, everybody experiences boredom, and you find games to play. Maybe you can't go outside. But kids for the past 30 years don't really go outside. They watch TV. They use their laptops, things like. I mean, that's how you avoid boredom. You create art. You buy your children coloring books. You buy your children Legos, toys. You provide it. They'll find a way to make it entertaining. They're kids. Now, 5 of the emotions, all negative, are currently far less common among children, including worry, 26%, stress, anger, sadness, loneliness. That's good. All these things are caused. I honestly think the school system. I think the school is a bit long. Um, how do I say this? Okay, it's not really school that's long. It's really work hours. I'm gonna put a dash in this, because technically, if kids finish school at 2 or 3 o'clock, parents finish work at 5. It doesn't really match up. It's wrong. And this is why, again, you want to have a parent at home, preferably the mother. Her motherly instincts. Yeah. But we reach a point in society where You have this rule, okay, especially for men, right? Have this rule, look. If you want to find someone, find a conservative, traditional woman. It doesn't guarantee happiness, but damn, it's probably you have a higher percentage chance of happiness. You know, do not marry a liberal woman, right? Do not. It'll end in disaster. Okay, all right. They're unhappy. They don't want to listen. They take orders from basically the media. Reject them. Okay, if you want to strive for happiness. At least that's my theory. This is my experience. This is what I've seen out in the open world. Stats probably bear it out also, but I haven't seen stats of that. And that'd be something interesting to look at, find those stats. Anyway, stress and worry are largely confined to parents. Roughly 7 in 10 parents report feeling these emotions themselves, each by at least 40 points higher than the comparable average percentage among children. Gallup noted that parents also report feeling enjoyment or happiness, but not as much as their children. But children are also more likely than the parents to be bored. So, this needs more expanding upon, but alright. Let's see, the Gallup was conducted between 24 and 27. Let's see, it's right. Methodology, okay, let's see the methodology portion. Okay, Gallup weighed the obtained samples to correct for non-response adjustments were made by adjusting the sample to match the national demographics, gender, age, race, Hispanic ethnicity, education, and region. Demographic weighing targets are based most recent current population surveys 18 for quote for the results based of any individual. The margin sampling error is a plus or minus 6. 95% confidence level. Okay, let's see. All right. Well, that's it. I mean, it's a nice story, but again, it shows that you know it's the benefits of having less schools. You spend more time with your kids. Some people might hate it, but you gotta be a real bad person to actually not enjoy time with your kids. It's what you aim for. It's actually what you work hard for. So you could spend those extra time with your kids. So there are positives and is there silver linings in tragedy sometimes. Often actually there's silver linings. All right, guys, take care. Hope you enjoy. I'll post the link to the article in the description. You should give it a read yourself. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up. Take care.